Hello, it's Fellonius. I'm going to jab about something really important, I will say. Identity. When I'm driving around in my bus, I see a lot of immigrants. People who have been forced to move to Sweden, perhaps are refugees or war people. And I'm looking at them and I think, well, welcome here. But you don't look like you fit in, and you don't look like you are very comfortable being here. Strange enough, because there's no bombs falling or planes going over and machine guns going off, except in war games in computers. So what can it be? Now, I have been a teacher for immigrants before, so I do know about one or two things. First of all, I say, and this is my claim, I say that there are two things that are very important for your identity. First of all, your name. Yes, it is your name, and you are connected to that name. If you change your name, you're not connected to it in the beginning. You need to work in a new identity into a new name. So let's say that Muhammad is coming here from Syria, where his wounds he got them, and he wants to call himself, I don't know, Anders, Sven, perhaps. That's not going to happen in a jiffy, I can tell you that. And I'm not totally sure that he wants, because back in his country, his name, Mustafa or Muhammad or whatever it was connected to him and his work. Now, I don't say, and I don't really claim it, that your work is your identity. No. The second thing is your language. It is with your language that you are telling people your identity, who you are, what you stand for, your opinions in different types of matters, what you have been up to this point, your history is also part of the identity. But in order to put that correct, you need communication, and for doing that you need a language. So Muhammad, who is coming aboard my bus, he doesn't know who I am, of course, and he's really lost, and he's also lost his identity. Of course, perhaps he has his religion, and that's good, but that's not giving him any comfort when it comes to identity. Back home, perhaps he was the very good leather maker who could make shoes and stuff. Here he's just a refugee. I don't know his name. He can't even say where he wants to go. So when I say the name, he nods, hopefully that it is the correct place, because he can't say it. He can't even tell me where he wants to go. Those 8 kilometers is totally lost for him. Back home he knew every back street, every alley, everything in that desert he was living in. Here he's totally lost. And the more lost he gets, the lesser he knows the language, the lesser he becomes. Your identity is so important when you are somewhere else. If you're inside your own family, then it's nothing. But your name is still important, and your language is still important, even if you're sitting among friends. And that's why I feel sometimes that I should not yap in English, because it's not my type of language at all. I'm losing some points here and there, and I shouldn't do that. But since this yapping has nothing to do with my identity as a person, I feel like I could probably get away with it. But Muhammad wouldn't. If he wanted to do this yapping, telling people what have happened to him and stuff, he had to do that probably in Arabic, and, well, you and I wouldn't understand him, would we? Well, I wouldn't anyway. And that's rather lost feeling, because I am a person who likes to see every person as the person they are, with the identity they have, and they are not Muslims or a pack of Syrians, or they are individuals with their own identity that they are slowly losing every time they have to move to another country, because they are not coming directly from Syria to Sweden. Believe me, they are going through several countries in Europe before they even got to the northern countries. Well, how about you? What do you say that is typical for your identity? What is it that is you? I still say that the main two things are your name and your language. With your name, you are stating who you are. Anyone can then talk to you because they know who they are talking to. Second of all, the language makes it possible to talk to you. That gives you the identity you need. It's a tough world, right? It doesn't matter how global we are with that interwebs thing. There are still problems. And there will always be. Thanks for listening. Bye.